Hello, welcome to Urban History. I'm Erwin.
I'm John.
And we've got one of our short form battle reports, so this will be a shorter one.
Nice
so
and
we'll
simple.
just do the end of turn. So we've got Vichy French versus Australians. We'll show you the deployment in a sec. But for my Vichy French, I've got a Panhard armoured car. I've got a Renault R35, a light artillery piece, a sniper team, 6-man Dragon Portez with 2 LMGs, engineer squad with a flamethrower. And an officer.
I've got me a officer, second lieutenant. I've got 2 6-man squads, one featuring an LMG and the other featuring an SMG. And a 5-man squad of Scottish support. I've got a boy's anti-tank rifle with his spotter, who is modelled with a rifle, but I'm not sure as per the rules what he has, but he doesn't get to do much anyway. Medium mortar team with spotter. A sniper team, which is currently located in there. And lastly, I've got an M11/30...
39, I think.
39. It's 38 or 39.
Yeah.
It's one of the two. The second number I always forget.
Yeah.
But got that bad boy. A bit of captured Italian machinery in the works.
So this is how we've deployed out on the field. The Australians have this side of the table. And the French are over here. So Dom's captured tank is in reserve. And my Panhard armoured car is in reserve. The objective of this game is to capture the well, which is direct centre on the board. Alright, we're going to get into turn 1 and then we'll show you what happened. Alright, so end of turn number 1. We are now on turn number 2. So, not a lot happened. It was just a bunch of moving up for the most part. The big thing, though, was Dom's medium mortar has fired. And show us what you got there.
I have a cheeky auto dice that was off the artillery.
The light howitzer is out of the game. So, yeah. We're going to get into turn 2. I think that was really the only shooting. I mean, I did shoot machine guns at the sniper who's hidden and downed in that building, but didn't hit anything. So I think that was the only shooting that did anything this round.
Yeah, otherwise, just both snipers are going to sit in ambush.
Yep.
And everyone else just kind of moved.
Yeah. Well, let's get on to turn 2. So turn 2 was a little bit more killy. I think the first kills that happened was the Panhard here drove up, entered the field from reserves. Shot its machine gun across into the lads who were in that.
They were here.
They were there.
Now in here.
Yeah. Killed one of them. The
Scots also suffered a casualty.
Yeah, the Scots suffered a casualty from the sniper activating their ambush. The machine guns on the Italian tank lit up this 6-man squad here, killing half of them. Thankfully, they passed their stay on the table test.
They have a pin with them?
Oh, they don't have a pin with them. They should have a pin with them.
Yep.
Now they do. The officer got pinned by the enemy sniper, the French officer that is. And right at the end, the Scots shot and killed one guy from the French engineers. The mortar ranged in, hit the rest of the squad, and just rolled a whole bunch of 1s.
Yeah, 1s and 2s when I need 3s.
Yeah, so we are going to pop into turn 3. So we're halfway through turn 3, and the French flamethrower team has run up, fired the flamethrower, missed the officer. We've rolled to check fuel, and that is the flamethrower who has never done anything in a game I've played him in. He's always just kind of died. So, yeah, we're halfway through turn 3. We're going to get back into it, but I just wanted to show that off because that's very frustrating. All right, so here we go. We got an important moment here. Sniper on sniper. So, looking for that 3 to hit. He's hit. 5 to kill. He hasn't, so it's a pin on the French sniper. All right. You've got 1 more dice, don't you? 2. Okay, well, we'll get back to it.
Cool.
Okay, end of turn number 3. So, the French engineers paid the price for losing their flamethrower because they got shot and 3 died. You didn't roll enough to kill 4, but you rolled enough to kill 3, so that's the engineers gone. The Panhard came up, pinned, and made the Italian tank go down.
Have to reverse a bit.
The sniper shot at, the French sniper that is, shot at and pinned the anti-tank rifle who passed his order test and ran out. The French dragons shot and killed a Scot.
Who also went down, and it was on a 7.
Yeah,
So
it was a 6 to kill him. Yeah, I think that's really all that happened. Oh, your sniper shot my sniper, put a pin.
Yeah.
I think that's really the main points that happened in turn number 3.
Pretty much.
So we're going to get those dice back in the bag. And
there was also the ranged-in mortar.
Oh, the ranged-in mortar missed. Yeah.
No, that happened last turn, didn't it?
No, it was the start of this turn. First dice this turn. Ranged in, needing a 2 to hit the engineers, rolled a 1.
Oh, that's right, because they usually different die
Yeah.
usual. And those dice are now in dice
Yeah,
jail.
dice are cursed and dice aren't cursed. And I actually reckon there is some things that these custom dice, I reckon depending on what the symbol is, they can or cannot be unintentionally weighted. Yeah. All right, we'll go into the next turn. So we've just had the assault. The French officers assaulted the British officer in the building. Now, the French officer needed a 5 to kill the French officer.
The British,
The British officer needed a 5 to kill the French officer.
Oh, the dice, but
He's done it. Well, that was.
That's me.
Yeah, that's you. So you've killed the French.
Oh, yeah, I got my...
And then the French officer, because striking at the same time, required a 4 to kill the British officer. So anyway, they killed each other.
Yeah.
And they're both dead. So no one won the assault.
That was...
I think that's the pointlessness of the Syrian campaign summed up. Yes, we haven't quite finished the turn yet, so we'll keep going. But funny things happening. All right, so we are here at the end of turn 4. And the French are out of infantry. All their infantry have been killed by the Australians this turn. So what they have left is now just the Panhard and the Renault.
So this is a lesson in taking anti-tank weapons.
Yeah, because the Australians only have 1 anti-tank weapon. So the French can go for the draw. And if there are 7 turns, the French can, if every shot hits and every shot kills...
Every shot wipes.
Yeah, every shot needs to hit. So every single machine gun shot, every single anti-tank shot needs to hit, and it needs to kill its target. Then the French could win. So we're going to get into turn 5. Wish the French luck. Okay, so at the end of turn 5, and the French can't win. Both tanks retreated, and just infantry ran. That was the turn. The infantry can't shoot, and the Australian tank, got no line of sight. So that's turn 5. We're on to turn 6. Okay, so here we are with possibly what could be the last move. The Panhard has recce'd over here. That he was assaulted by the infantry who were on the objective. And instead of choosing to fight, I chose to recce because strategically I've pulled that squad away from the objective and they're no longer capturing it. So, to have any chance of pulling the draw now, this Renault needs to move up and kill the other squad that's on the objective. Unfortunately, the Renault has 1-man turret. So, it is a regular Renault. We are looking for a 9 to move. And with that, we're going to move. So, let's see what happens. All right, here we go. So, we got to get... we got 5 dice. We're hitting on 6s from the machine gun. We need to kill all 3 of them to have a chance of a draw. So, we're looking for 6s to hit. And that makes the game on Australian victory. So, well played, Dom.
Good game.
Yeah. The French infantry squads were just melted very quickly, I think. We took a lot of armour, and the armour never died, but came at the cost of not having enough infantry. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this shorter form content. Dom, what would you say your man of the match was?
My man of the match...
And why would you say it's anything other than the mortar that killed a good 10% of my army on turn 1?
Yeah, the mortar definitely had a big contribution.
Yeah, I mean, at 600 points, it killed 60 points in turn 1.
Yeah, just let me control the game.
Yeah.
But also, like...
Well, because it meant I had nothing to fire indirect with. Like
M11 also did a bit of work on some infantry. It was just a matter of... we managed to just wipe infantry early.
Yeah.
Just make it hard, so... I would definitely say the mortar.
Yeah, I don't know that the French really did have a man of the match. I think the closest would be the Panhard. out of all the vehicles, it kind of gave you the most run around. Wasted 2 of your order dice by wrecking. Pinned up that tank.
Gave my M11 some trouble.
Yeah.
It stopped it from controlling the game as well.
Yeah, I don't think there was a lot for the French. The French rolled really poorly on the dice, and the British rolled really well. Yeah, so if you enjoyed the content, please leave a comment. Really helps us out. And yeah, see you in the next one.